While most guides out there focus on the visual appeal of bedroom design, we'll dive deeper into creating a space that is not just a feast for the eyes, but also a sanctuary for rest and rejuvenation. We'll cover all the essentials from selecting the ideal bedroom layout, the importance of lighting, to the decor and furnishings that will transform your space into a cozy sanctuary. When it comes to the layout of your bedroom, the position of your bed should be your number one priority as it is the centerpiece of the room. Everything else, all your other furniture and decor pieces, should take a back seat. But before you even start considering the best place to put your bed, get a good idea of your room's proportions and fixed features. Does your room have alcoves? Do you have sloped ceilings? Where are your windows? All of these features will affect your bed's placement, which is why it is a great idea to sketch up a rough floor plan with all these detailed measurements first. If you have enough room, the most ideal location for a bed is the command position, which means that when in bed, you're facing the door while not directly in line with the door. Alternatively, you may have a fireplace, so placing your bed opposite this focal point will create a sense of balance and symmetry. Regardless of position, one that is often agreed upon is to not have doors open up directly in line with the bed. Besides that, I'll just try to put the bed in the most optimal location, whether it is between a window, beside a fireplace, or even pushed to the corner. It really doesn't matter if it is not the most ideal, as long as it is the most ideal for the space. Allow for at least 24 inches around your bed to navigate, or ideally 36 inches if you have the space for it. After your bed, think about the function of your bedroom besides sleeping. Do you need extra storage like a dresser for your clothes? Do you need a desk for working or for doing makeup? Note down all of these things. The nightstand or bedside table is the next piece to consider. Here, it is important to choose something that does not match your bed frame. In other words, don't buy a furniture set. I always suggest mixing different styles or materials so your space feels more thoughtful and curated. Personally, I prefer my nightstand to have closed storage, so I can easily tuck away small items like lip balm and hand cream, but this totally depends on your preference. One thing for sure is that clutter is not going to make your bedroom cozy. So if you have little knickknacks to hide, then try to get one with closed storage. If your space is not large enough for two traditional nightstands on either side of your bed, don't force it. Think about how you can more creatively fill all the functions that you listed previously. For example, if you need extra space for your clothes, consider a compact dresser that doubles as a nightstand beside your bed. If you need a working space, maybe put a lightweight desk to the side of your bed instead of a nightstand. Speaking of multifunctional pieces, Bellroy, who is the kind sponsor of today's video, is the perfect example of this. Bellroy makes a range of carry and travel products that are not only beautifully designed, but also highly functional, and more importantly, using sustainable materials, like this weekender bag and this market tote, both of which are made from 100% recycled polyester. The market tote has become our everyday staple for grocery shopping. It folds flat so you can store it anywhere. There's a slip pocket for your phone and keys, and a bottle sleeve on each end so it stays upright and doesn't smash your produce. I've also been using this weekender bag for my trips, and I love how easy it is to pack due to its wide snap opening. There's also plenty of pockets for organization, but not too much that it becomes overwhelming. And like all Bellroy products, it is versatile. You can carry it on hand, on your shoulder, or slip on top of your suitcase. Bellroy is a B Corp certified company, so you can be assured that they have met high standards of social and environmental performance. Over the years, they have saved 13.9 million PET plastic bottles from the landfill, giving them a second life through their ranges of beautiful products. If you have travel plans or are in the market for everyday carry items, be sure to check them out using my link down in the description for 10% off their entire range. Thanks to Bellroy for sponsoring today's video. I'd also advise to not skimp out on your mattress, as the average person spends 1/3 of their entire lives asleep in bed. That doesn't mean that it has to be unnecessarily expensive either, as there are plenty of good quality mattresses that are decently priced. Many companies nowadays also offer returns, so you can try out your mattress for a little bit before committing to it. I've compiled some of my favorites in the description below. A mattress protector is another good investment, but this depends on the price of your mattress and how long you expect it to last. I personally love them as it keeps the mattress clean, and you can also wash the protector to keep it fresh. Investing in high quality linen is also a welcome addition for extra comfort. Cotton, Bamboo and linen are all popular natural fibers which vary slightly in terms of comfort and breathability. Your choice should first and foremost be comfort and then looks. If you're a hot sleeper and your home is always warm, don't get thick flannel bedding, as no matter how nice it looks, you'll regret it very quickly. If you prefer cotton, don't get misled by the thread count. A better quality fiber at lower thread count is going to be softer and sturdier than your 1000 thread count made from cheap fiber or part polyester. Look for long staple or extra long staple cotton in the description. They're usually a good benchmark for quality. If you're a hot sleeper, get a percale weave. And if you prioritize softness or warmth, then get a sateen weave. Linen and bamboo are both great for hot sleepers as they're very breathable, and the choice comes down to preference. Beware of cheap linen as they are very expensive fabric, so cheap ones tend to be very scratchy. I've also compiled my favorite places to shop for bedding in the description below. Also take the time to choose a suitable pillow for yourself. Front, back, and side sleepers usually like different types of pillows, and they also come in many different materials from latex to feathers, so it is best to test them out. Quilts, duvets, and doonas and comforters come in many different thickness and materials. In Australia, duvets and doonas are the same thing, a weighted blanket stuffed with down or synthetic fibers that is put into a cover. But there are also comforters and quilts which are designed to be thrown on top of your sheets straight away. In other words, you don't need to struggle getting them into a cover. Comforters tend to be more substantial than quilts as they contain down filling, as opposed to quilts that are typically made with a thin layer of padding, making comforters more appropriate for colder environments. Like with everything in this part, your choice comes down to personal preference. There's no right or wrong answer. Personally, I'm a duvet person and I have two sets, one for summer and one for winter. Just remember that these things go on sale quite often, so don't be pressured to buy a new one right away. Lighting is important in every space, but is arguably even more so in a bedroom. You may be thinking, that doesn't sound right. Most of the time spent in your bedroom is asleep with the lights off. But you actually need lots of lighting options, from reading before bed to getting ready in the morning while getting dressed or putting on makeup. I always recommend a layered approach, so a combination of different light sources such as overhead, table, floor, and wall lights. You don't want your bedroom looking clinical as much as you don't want them to be dark and dingy. At a bare minimum, have another lamp or light source by your bed. Most of us spend some time in bed before going to sleep or may need quick access to a light source if waking up in the middle of the night. Choosing between table lamps or wall sconces is completely down to your preference. Sconces are often preferable in smaller bedrooms as they free up space on your nightstand. Many people are concerned that sconces aren't rental friendly at all, but you can actually get plug-in wall sconces if you prefer to not install them permanently. If you plan on your bedroom having additional functions like having a study nook, makeup area, or seating area, make sure you also add lighting there. This may be a table lamp in a study nook or a floor lamp in your seating area. Accent lighting like LED strips can also be a nice addition if you have a more contemporary bedroom. You can add them behind your bed or incorporate them into any joinery in your bedroom like shelving to make your room more atmospheric. Do not have them exposed, which I've seen many people do. These LED strips are designed to be concealed and diffuse evenly, hence the visible individual bulbs. Remember to pay attention to the color temperature of your light bulbs. Bedrooms typically call for warmer lighting, around 2700 to 3000 Kelvin, but anything up to 3500 Kelvin should be fine if you prefer more neutral lighting. Studies have shown that exposure to warmer light temperatures in the evening can enhance sleep quality by better aligning with our natural circadian rhythms. It is also worth choosing light fittings that are compatible with dimmers, so you can adjust the light levels throughout the day. Otherwise, smart light bulbs are a great investment, especially for the bedroom. You can adjust the brightness and color temperature of your bulbs and connect them with a wireless remote which you can place by the bed. Also consider the location of your light switches. It is always handy to have one near your bed so you don't have to get up and out of bed to turn your lights off if possible. If you want to learn more about lighting, I'd highly recommend watching my How to Light a Space video, which goes much more in depth about lighting in your home. When it comes to window furnishings, your choice really depends on your preferences and sleep schedule. Like artificial light, the ability to control natural light is crucial in bedrooms. Curtains are a very popular option as they're very easy to operate and there are many different options to choose from. Whether you get blockout, dim out, or sheer curtains is up to you, but a combination of blockout and sheer is ideal if you want complete control of natural light. Another option is to go for something like Roman shades roller blinds, or even something like plantation shutters. At the end of the day, your choice depends on how much natural light you want to be able to get into your room, and also your sleep schedule. If you don't want natural light waking you up at the crack of dawn, it may not be a great idea to have a single layer of sheer curtains. Likewise, if you have trouble waking up in the morning, complete blockouts may make you want to sleep for even longer. Having control over how much natural light enters your bedroom is crucial, as the quality of your sleep is highly affected by light. A cluttered bedroom with clothes everywhere is not a cozy space to be in. A functional and cozy bedroom is all about having adequate storage solutions and keeping clutter at bay. Choose between a freestanding and built-in closet for clothes storage, or even have both. Built-ins are great for rooms that have an awkward shape, especially ones with sloping ceilings, and are also great in small bedrooms as they're designed to fit the space. I'd look into the IKEA PAX wardrobe system if you want something that you can DIY on a budget to look like a built-in. Additional storage like a chest of drawer or dresser is also not a bad idea for folded items, if you don't already have drawers in your closet. In a small room, I'd go for a tall boy as a tall vertical storage solution. In particularly small spaces, look into how you can use under-bed storage or a bed frame with built-in storage drawers. I've also made a video on storage hacks for a small bedroom, which is linked down in the description box below if you want more ideas on that. Cables also have to be tidied away, and they're usually particularly messy near a bedside table. I like to get cable boxes tucked underneath the bed or behind the nightstand to hide away all the plugs. If you like to charge your devices, get a cable clip behind your nightstand to hide the cable away neatly, or get a wireless charger if it supports one. At the end of the day, no matter how much storage space you have, if you don't change your mindset about organization, the clutter is not going to magically go away. Put things back where they belong and make it a habit to fold or hang your clothes. Color is a deeply personal choice. If you want a cocooning feeling in your bedroom, a darker color may be your best bet. Whereas if you want an airy and open feeling, a lighter tone may be better. Whatever you do, I'll stay away from overly bright neon colors as your backdrop and exercise some restraint in your color scheme, as you don't want your bedroom to be overly busy. I've got a video all about bedroom color schemes which I've linked down in the description box below. I'm personally not a big fan of constantly using diffuser or candles in my bedroom, but they can be a wonderful way to elevate your space and make it feel more luxurious, especially if there's a scent that you love. Whether you love scents or not, getting fresh air into your bedroom is an absolute must. Try to open your windows every day, if not a few times every week, to stop your air from getting stale. That alone makes a huge difference. Also remember to wash your sheets regularly. There's nothing like getting into bed with freshly laundered sheets, and your whole room smells really fresh because of it. Once you've got all of those aspects sorted, all that is left to do is decorate and add in extra furnishings. If you've got a small space and can't really fit anything more into your bedroom, don't fret, as all of these things are just nice additions in my opinion. But if you have extra space, extra seating in your bedroom, whether there's a bench at the end of your bed or an armchair for reading, is a nice addition. Having a rug underneath your bed is another valuable addition to ground your space, and is also great if you want something warm and soft to step onto in the morning. Just make sure that it is large enough. The general guide is that 18 to 24 inches on all three sides of your bed is about right for a bedroom rug. You don't want to get a rug that is too small, otherwise it will look disproportionate and also be completely useless, as it will be nearly completely hidden under the bed. You can also get something like a bed blanket, which is larger than a throw blanket and is usually draped from around the middle of your bed to the end of your bed. Or for contrast here, which could either be in color, fabric, or pattern. Variations in textures and tones will always make for a more elevated feeling when mixing bedding. If you want to style cushions, keep it interesting with a mix of textures and sizes. Standard pillows with a long pillow is a simple combo, or a pair of European pillows along with standard pillows and something smaller works well as well. Personally, I like having 2 pillows per person on a bed, as it is comfortable for sitting and sleeping, but it is not overboard in that you have to deal with taking off millions of pillows before going to bed and having to rearrange them all in the morning. Just keep in mind that contrast, whether it is color, fabric, or pattern, and mixing different sizes is often key to layering your bed. Designing a functional and cozy bedroom boils down to blending practicality with comfort so you can create a personal haven that supports rest and rejuvenation. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out this video on bedroom color scheme and bedroom design mistakes. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.